So let's look at another CRE agent's task that your AI coworker can perform. Now, in this case, we have a multifamily rent roll. And what we want to do is we want to clean that rent roll so that each line is just simply one tenant with all of the information that we need to know about the tenant. And then we want to roll that up to a unit mix table or a couple of unit mix tables that are sorted in different ways. And so here I have a hypothetical rent roll of a Bonita Springs. There's 176 tenants. It's a pretty messy rent roll. And I'm just going to open up, create a task, and type something in like Parse Multifamily rent roll or create a unit mix table from this rent roll. I can say something like that. You're going to see this underwriting, parse multifamily rent roll, and then in the description, take a multifamily rent roll in either Excel or PDF, clean and organize it, and produce an initial unit mix table. So I click that. I assign my project. In this case, I'm going to call this Canyon 35, which is a portfolio of assets that would include this Bonita Springs. And then I'm just going to pull in the rent roll, drag and drop it in like so. I just click create task. And that will kick the task off. It will run. This task runs for about 5 minutes. What happens here is your AI coworker is going to use a couple sub agents. These are essentially AIs that work on its behalf and are going to do things like first parse the rent roll, and then it's going to do a validation step where it's going to review the work of the previous agent, and then there'll be a cleanup step, and then the orchestrating agent will get it back and do one last validation step, and then actually turn that into the export that we need, an Excel file with the unit mix table and so forth. So I'll pause and we'll let it finish. And so it completes the rent roll. You'll see it added to your files in your right work pane. Here's the details of our task. And now I can just open this file and it looks like this. So each one of those tenants is added to its own row. It also anonymizes the tenant's name, and a summary tab that has property information, just a summary of the rent roll itself, and then our 2 unit mix tables, one that is sorted by square footage range and another by unit type.